I think what I have learned from my life is people will look at you the way you look at yourself. Well, I became specially abled in the year 1999. It was 7 years later that I joined the world of sports. So the first 7 years were that of a person who was not a sportswoman. But even in those years, I had, as an army wife, I was participating in every duty that an army wife does in an army setup. I was, in 2003, I started social entrepreneurship where I employed underprivileged children and converted them into delivery boys in my catering business and my restaurant.
What inspired you to start again?
Well, I think the wheelchair was becoming my identity. Everybody would only relate to me as somebody who had lost in the race of life, or who had no future in terms of life. And to prove that point and to change the mindset of the society, which is infected by the stereotype taboos around disability.
And who encouraged you?
I will give a lot of credit to motherhood. I did not want my children to grow up to be children who think that people in disability in any society are not an integral part of that society, and I had to lead by an example.
What do you think the main problem is occurring from?
Mindsets in the society. There are beautiful policies that have come up. We have a lot of education available now, information available, the social media platforms, the education system. I think everybody is talking about inclusivity and treating people in special abilities at par. We are also emerging with new role models in the society, but it is time that the problem is emerging from the stereotypical thought process of the mindset of the people, treating any kind of disability as a social taboo.
How can you change the world from sympathy and empathy?
The first reaction is almost everybody says it starts with sympathy. But I would not say sympathy or empathy. I think it's time that everybody is treated as a regular citizen. See, disability is not something which anybody chooses. In fact, a person who is living with a disability is actually a person who has more grit, more courage, and more struggle and the power to overcome that struggle, because he or she has to live with that difference and continue to celebrate life.
What was the difference in being an athlete and not an athlete?
Who is a patient. Because anybody who is sitting on a wheelchair is looked as a person who is medically ill. But if I started training, going to the stadiums, I started going to the gym, I started wearing an Indian tracksuit and representing India, it actually created a new identity of mine, which clearly defined me as one of the fittest Indian women who could go on to win a Paralympic medal for the country. There was no doubt that disability was physically limiting for me. It erased the wheelchair in the eyes of the people.
And what would you like to change in the society?
So I would love my society to be inclusive, more accepting of each other's differences, and humanity being the only code of conduct. The infrastructure inclusive, make end-to-end accessibility possible, make inclusive education possible, and encourage each citizen to grow equally and achieve equally with their hard work and the potential and the choice of the dreams that they want to pursue. We can't wait for the change to happen. We have to be the change that we want to see, and Mahatma Gandhi rightly said that.